I was always curious on why Gowasu was so adamant about the Kais not interfering in the lives of mortals at all, to the point where he basically inadvertently created the monster that is Zamasu, because Zamasu wanted to interfere with mortals and guide them and change the universe for the better, but Gowasu's teachings made it so he could not do that. While in Universe 7, the Supreme Kais ended up fighting not only Babidi but also Majin Buu, and even the Supreme Kai came to Earth in disguise to try to stop Babidi from bringing back Majin Buu with Kibito. So it seems like the teachings for the Supreme Kais are all over the place.
Know your place, worm. Prepare yourself. Damn Saiyan.
And if you really think about it, the Supreme Kai seem to have free reign over the universes that they're supervising. They can do whatever they want. That's the whole point that the Tournament of Power was created for, to delete the universes that weren't working and weren't doing the best that they could. And that's why they're all ranked, because you are left to your own devices in controlling your own universe. And if you control it badly, like say Gowasu, then you'd be all in the bottom with like the shittiest fighters. While if you're one of the best, like say Universe 11, you have a Supreme Kai that let his God of Destruction create a fighting force that saves the universe. So where Universe 7 took the direct route to stop evil in their own way, to stop it with using themselves as the warriors, Universe 11 decided to make an elite team of warriors. So why am I bringing this up? Well, this is a story in Dragon Ball Multiverse, and it kind of sheds some light on why Universe 7 decided to face off against monsters in the first place. As always, I'm going to leave a link in the description below. Go ahead and read Dragon Ball Multiverse, at least this chapter, for yourselves. You should probably read the whole thing anyway, it's amazing. But we start the story off with Babidi creating Majin Buu, and he knows that this creature is going to bring the universe to heel, that only the gods really could probably contend with this creature, but he still thinks that the creature can come out on top, until South Kai and West Kai both arrive at Bibidi's laboratory, and they've heard rumors that there's a creature with immense and unimaginable power that's being created there, and they realize that the rumors are right. They see this creature being born in its giant egg, and Babidi, desperate to stop these two, uses magic to try to take out South Kai before they can even have the opportunity to attack him and Majin Buu, but Bibidi's magic has no effect on South Kai. South Kai snatches up Babidi and is about to kill him, but Babidi has his henchmen attack West Kai, but these Kais aren't like the Supreme Kai that we're used to, because they are powerful and they take out the henchmen of Babidi no problem. They end up destroying Bibidi's laboratory and then return back to the rest of the Kais, and they are convinced at this point that they need to patrol and stop all the threats to Universe 7 on their own. The Majin Buu incident, if that monster had been able to get out, is reason enough for them to intervene. So in this universe, or these universes that this story takes place, it seems that the Majin Buu incident was the catalyst to pushing the Kais to be more hands-on and do something about the evil that is in Universe 7, where other universes, like say Universe 10, Gowasu, hasn't had that incident, so they decide to kind of take a step back and leave the mortals to do their own thing. Imagine if Zamasu was part of these Kais, if he was, say, either the Supreme Kai or just following along with this group, he probably would have been more at home in this group than under Gowasu's teachings. He may have never have decided to go and eradicate the entire universe in his Zero Mortals plan. So these warrior Kais decide to stop all evil in Universe 7, and they end up actually gaining a couple of wins here. They shut down the Demon Dimension, which to me really only means that Deborah, Mira, Toa, all those characters, they can't come to this universe. They're kind of stuck in their own universe. And so they shut that down. They stopped an evil army, which I'm assuming is just an army that's bent on conquest, either on their planet or the universe. And they stopped a evil cult on planet Konats, which it looks like they just kind of murdered all those cultists And look, we even see our Supreme Kai actually doing something here. He's getting a couple of W's here. Now we get to their real victories. They stop the legendary Saiyan, and if you guys have been with me for a while, you guys would remember that this is a legendary Saiyan from the story of Hanasia, the original queen of all Saiyans, which is a Dragon Ball Multiverse story. I believe this Saiyan's name was Romanesco, but I'm not 100% on that. It's been a while since I've read that short story, but yeah, these Kais end up taking on the legendary Saiyan, and if I remember correctly, they push him into the sun and he disintegrates, and then they end up eliminating the Bojack gang, which again, that's no small feat. So I'm assuming that these characters are extremely powerful, or at least far more powerful than they were in our version of Universe 7. And here are a couple more interesting wins. They kill the Frost Demon line of descent. So if you can see by this panel, we have one of the Kais here with the Z Sword cutting up not only King Cold, but he took out both Cooler and Frieza when they were children, which I would think would be one of the major catastrophes that happens to Universe 7 is the Frost Demon Empire. So they've done an incredible job here keeping Universe 7 safe. And here's another good one. West Kai terminates the legendary Saiyan. So you guys may be asking yourselves, I thought they already killed the legendary Saiyan a couple panels ago. Well, I think this is probably one of the first Super Saiyans to come out of the Saiyan race after the legendary Super Saiyan was killed, the original one. So if you guys think of it in our terms, in Universe 7 terms, in our timeline, that means West Kai would have killed Goku on planet Namek, because he's the first Super Saiyan that came out of that bloodline since the legendary Saiyan. So West Kai kills that Saiyan. After that, the universe is saved, and there are no calamities or evildoers that take advantage of the universe, because these Kais actually did a good job patrolling and controlling their universe. They've done it. And so I would imagine that their universal ranking would be a lot higher than what it was under Shin, which is our Supreme Kai's reign. And at the end of this chapter, they get invited to the Multiverse tournament. This is going to be BlackScape signing off. Take care, guys.